Hello, gorgeous individuals. Us.Thankx just did it again with XRP. We will discuss the present state of XRP as well as one of the world's largest financial institutions that has been making a lot of money. Will this indicate they will also join the XRP train? All I want is that you offer me a beautiful grin so that I can send forth those nice feelings. Smish it, slam that like button, and let's go right to woke. I assume that was a mistake. It's technical difficulties time. XRP is now trading at $2.53. XRP is down 4.86% today. XRP is following the rest of the cryptocurrency market. Nothing surprising here for XRP. We did move from the bottom of the stochastic R side to the top here for XRP, but it is now pulling back. We have the 4-hour chart, which shows a bearish crossover on the 1348 EMA for XRP. So this just happened with the new candle. But if you look at this stochastic RSI, XRP hasn't really given us any action like this in a long time, being at the bottom of this stochastic RSI. On the 4-hour chart here for XRP, this is a really unique scenario for XRP in the cryptocurrency sector in general. It's basically in a bizarre funk, and while we've seen pullbacks before, the entire ecosystem is in this weird malaise. And it's time to shake it off just a little bit, right? How do we do this? This is similar to, say, Trump. So I believe it's time to shake it off a little bit, but good news doesn't always mean higher prices. And there hasn't been any bad news except from Trump's tariffs, which continue to disrupt the crypto markets. However, if you are interested, you may always profit from swings in XRP and the rest of the cryptocurrency market. Our partner BTCC will allow you to do so. If you sign up through my link, you'll receive a 10% deposit bonus on any deposits over $500, as well as a chance to win up to $10,000 per user. Please trade responsibly. The link is provided in the description below. I've made a lot of money with leverage, but I've also lost a lot of it. I have 100x, 1000x locations. I've also been liquidated and lost a significant amount of money, so just be careful out there. Liquidations keep popping up, right? Today alone, 4,1,000 dealers were liquidated, totaling $340 million. So you need to be extremely careful with leverage, and if you do decide to use it, the connection is in the description below. I'll get a little commission. They do provide a demo option, so if you're interested, you may test it out to see whether it's right for you. Remember that, despite the fact that BTCC has been in operation for 13 years, we have seen exchanges fail, close positions, and become insolvent. Just today, we discussed how FTX repays its customers, so simply read the terms and conditions to determine if it is appropriate for you and whether it is available to you. Once again, please deal responsibly, understand the hazards. Okay, so before we go into what the SEC did, I'd like to update you on this really interesting issue. Fidelity investment assets increased to $5.9 billion, while sales reach a record 327,000. So remember, Fidelity has the second largest, or maybe Grayscale is the second largest, but it's up there with the major Bitcoin ETFs. And they're generating a lot of money, 327,000,000,000. Now, because I wanted to do it first, right? With this startling news, the SEC has now acknowledged the filing for Bitwise Spot XRP ETF. So after Bitwise 21 shares and Grayscale have been acknowledged, we still have Canary and Wisdom Tree funds to go. And now the question is if Fidelity or BlackRock will jump on the XRP train and file for XRP ETFs. People might say, Avi, right? I am Avi, by the way. They might reply, Avi, we won't do that until the SEC makes its final ruling on the court matter, right? Because they don't want to become involved in anything too messy. However, you've already seen all of these firms leap right in and file for these XRP ETFs, even if it goes against the SEC, which I don't believe will happen. We don't know, right? That is still an open question. Even if things go sideways, you should be prepared for it, right? So it's a good idea to file the papers in case the SEC says no, or if the SEC wins the appeal and XRP remains the security, right? Don't combine that. Clearly, XRP is a no. Consider scenarios. right? And even if that happens, you can just cancel and withdraw it, right? So I don't see why they aren't doing it yet. I believe that if they realize how much money these other ones are making, they will come and want to join the XRP ETF bonanza. But again, does the XRP ETF suggest that the price of XRP will rise? For sure, no. We've seen the Ethereum ETF be quite unsuccessful at the price of X for Ethereum. The issuers may claim that it has been successful since they are profiting from the fees, but it has not been as successful in terms of pricing. Perhaps it will be more successful in the long run. It also may be, right? And so, of course, the Bitcoin ETF was quite successful, but the Bitcoin ETF coincided with the halving and the run that Bitcoin often has following the halving. And there was a lot of hype surrounding the first one, and many people are still purchasing it. You know, we just had, what is his name, Plan B. Now he sold all of his Bitcoin and switched to a Bitcoin ETF. So, for example, Bitcoin maxis are migrating to ETFs, and in such cases, the Bitcoin ETF has proven to be extremely successful. So it's possible that the Ethereum ETF arrived later in the cycle than Bitcoin because money flows from Bitcoin to Ethereum and then to altcoins. That's how it generally goes. This cycle is, unique. If you've been watching the channel for a while, you'll recall that I cautioned of the prospect of a different cycle. People will say, oh, well, this happened the same, but we don't know if things will repeat again. Bitcoin regularly reaches new all-time highs roughly 300 days after halving. This time it occurred before the halving, right? So everything changed and, all this money, and you're going to have a lot of controversies in the cryptocurrency market. This is part of the cryptocurrency market. Also, the stock market has controversies, but the cryptocurrency market tends to have more scandals since it is still a little bit of a wild west. We don't have regulations, and hopefully Trump and his administrations can provide clear regulations, define things in a clear way so that people know what they can and cannot do, as well as how harsh the fines or jail time will be, and then they won't engage in all of this shenanigan that is harming the crypto market. However, XRP is still holding up well in comparison to the rest of the cryptocurrency market. I understand that many XRP holders are annoyed or losing patience, but if you look at other assets, in the top 10, top 20, top 50, XRP is performing fairly well. And, SUI has been having a fantastic run, and XRP has only fallen by 26% since its peak. Of sure, Bitcoin is the strongest, right? Down by only 14%.